Hello guys, we're back on Black Beacon. Today we're gonna be doing an early kit impression on Qing. If you guys don't know who she is, she's gonna be your second limited character
Thanks,
from this
guys. You can
game,
leave us here.
and you can clearly
Someone
see her
else
on
will
the
take care
screen.
of us from
So
now
she
on.
looks a lot like Cloud Retainer, and thankfully you get to play her after chapter 4. So you can use her a lot and get used to her. So if you guys want to pull her, you can pull her. If you don't, you don't. And
So
I think that's a
these
pretty cool
animals are
thing
getting
this game has
restless?
going for it.
Let me knock some sense
And
into them.
now looking into her kit, it's heavily based on AoE. So she's gonna be a water DPS. So that's, I think she's the only water DPS in this game. Most of the other elements are all covered. So if you want to have solid water DPS, she's the only one that's gonna be available for the moment. And she's solid at AoE. Like I said, she's everything is AoE. Her enhanced basic, enhanced skill, all everything is like AoE. Now we're looking into it. The basic attack. Um, you do use the basic attack, but you mostly use the enhanced version of the basic attack. You actually get an enhanced version of the basic attack after use after you use any of the skills enhanced version. You have two skills, both of them are AoE based, and after you use the enhanced version of the whichever skill you want, you actually get an enhanced version of the basic attack that I will show you really soon. Her passive is simply that you use the enhanced skill, then you get an enhanced basic attack. It's that simple. Her ulti is just an AoE. Now let me show you how it works. So I use the enhanced skill here, then I need to basic and boom, AoE, boom. This is her whole kit, literally. You just want to use an enhanced skill, then you want to press basic attack, and you have the enhanced basic attack. It's pretty
Those
simple.
oxen's hooves are getting harder.
Way simple than someone like Florence. That's like pretty hard to use in my opinion. Like Florence has a pretty high difficulty compared to someone like Qing that's like way more easier. I think there's
These
some enemies
barricades were
here that
probably set up by
I can score. I mean, she looks so much like Cloud Regen. Sometimes I call her Cloud Regen. Plus, Qing is like pretty hard to pronounce. Okay. I mean, the only thing I hate about this character is her trace, like talent. For some reason, the only talent that's like decent is like I don't know why she has armor. She gains armor and resistance for what? She's a DPS. Why would she need armor and freaking resistance? I don't get that point. Because she's a DPS. Plus, she's a water DPS, so her anomaly is literally gonna freeze the enemy. If you stack up, the anomaly is gonna freeze. So why do you need armor and resistance? I don't get that part. The attack range of the wave slicer is actually pretty good, so you can actually hit more enemies on the back. Pretty solid attack percent, whatever, nobody cares. The increased damage of Swift Blade again is okay. That 40% damage is okay. I think the crit damage is also solid, but this one is actually pretty useless. Even my Zero has way better freaking talent one than freaking Cloud Returner. I mean, Qing. What am I saying? Cloud Returner. Okay, I need to change something. And so pretty solid on AoE. I tried her against single target boss. There's a fight where you actually had to fight her, and she's like okay-ish.
It's strange.
By the way, she has a pretty
Why would they
cool
want to
thing
destroy
with
the
her
pipes when the water inside is
first
not even from the Grande
skill.
River?
You can actually use this to follow enemies. Like you can actually use the first skill or enhanced skill, and when you use the the enhanced basic version, for some reason, if the enemy has high mobility, if the enemy just teleports around, you can actually follow the enemy. It's actually pretty cool in that regards. Like it's actually super strong. So let me see if I can show you her ult. Her ult is also AoE. It's pretty cool. Let me see if I can show you guys that. So her second skill is this AoE cleave, and again you just want to use your basic. After you use enhanced skill of any version, just use the basic, so you get an enhanced basic and get more damage out
We're
of
here
it.
to help repair the pipes.
Most of the time you want to use the second one because it costs less Vika. I don't know why it costs less Vika than the first one, but I think she's pretty smooth though. She's a little bit smoother than someone like Florence. Now her ult is like AoE straight. By the way, the ult does not proc the enhanced basic, so for that you do need enhanced skill. Okay, enhanced skill is the only way you can proc enhanced basic. Just keep that in mind with this character. Boom. That's actually
All the
cool.
pipes are
And when
repaired.
you have the
We're good
enhanced
to go
basic,
now.
like I said, you have a chance to track the enemy and teleport to them. It's like an instant teleport. If the enemy has high mobility, it's pretty solid. But yeah, that's all about Qing. She's just a brain dead AoE DPS that looks like already. I mean, she looks cool. It's just I don't know why, man. She looks so much like Cloud Return. It's actually hilarious. Pretty cool unit though. So if you guys are interested in her, that's it. It's just a solid water DPS. I don't think you would go wrong with this character. Pretty easy to use, pretty solid. By the way, this is by me buffing her with Zero or Ozzy, so she has a pretty solid numbers. Considering she's actually weaker than my teammates, so. Oh, by the way, build the freaking Zero because Zero is like cracked, so I don't even know why she's 4-star, but okay. She's busted, means straight up busted. Oh man, this character. She looks so much like freaking Cloud. Like, look at her. She looks exactly like Cloud Retainer. Like except the hair, I guess you can kind of change the hair up, and she looks exactly like Cloud Retainer from Genshin. Pretty cool unit though. Tell me in the comment if you guys are pulling on her because I will, just because I like the design. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering about her in the end game content or the content, most of the content in this game are favoring AoE units, so having someone like Qing is not bad. Like Florence is also solid at AoE and single target because of her anomaly being broken. I think fire anomaly, that bleed is just super strong comparing to water anomaly is just a freeze, but it's still solid because you can so much DPS uptime. I think she's gonna be solid, but I have a feeling most of her damage is gonna come from her signature. So just keep that in mind because her talent does not change a thing on her playstyle. She's just gonna do a little bit more damage. But Florence's gameplay does change a little bit after you get the talent because she goes from okayish to giga broken or overtuned. I mean she goes from good to godly, I guess you could say. Florence is just straight up broken. So if you only have pulls for one character, I would just say get Florence just because she's overtuned. While Qing, like on paper, she looks, just okay. But I don't have any numbers. Like maybe her, multipliers is straight or broken, and when you get her higher level, she just does a bajillion damage. Maybe she's one of those characters. Who knows? So just don't sleep on her because she has really good AoE team fight potential, and her being the only water DPS is also pretty solid because there's a lot of stages where water is like needed. So plus she's gonna be also used on farming resources just because she's good in AoE, and most of the resource stages are like AoE. So yeah. So that's it. That's Sheng's kit. Just a pure AoE DPS queen. Look, that looks like Cloud Retainer. So yeah, if you guys found this video helpful or if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe. See you guys on the next video. Bye.